A Georgia mother was arrested after she stabbed 3 of her children to death and set their home on fire in June 2022. Out of 7 children in the household, 2, a 3-year-old and a 9-month-old, died at the scene. 3 others, age 5, 9, and 11, suffered stab wounds, with the 5-year-old later succumbing, and the remaining 2 managed to escape to a neighbor's house.
Hi, sorry to bother you. I know it's early.
Yeah.
Were you home last night when all that happened? Would you mind giving us a statement?
I done a written one.
You did a written one already?
Yeah, me and my neighbor over there, 'cause he came and got me when the girl jumped out the window.
A witness recalled that on the day of the fire, the children's father hurriedly packed his belongings and left the house, raising suspicions.
I know him a little bit, the man, the dad. I mean, he'll come over here and talk to me sometimes, but, I don't know him that well. But I know Sunday, I was out here drinking coffee, and Sunday morning he was packing all his stuff up, like all his clothes, shoes, everything. He threw the baby car seat out on the driveway and the stroller, because they got a minivan. He was taking everything out of it, putting out, like, all his stuff. And I noticed he was gone all week. He wasn't here all week long, and that's rare because they don't work or nothing. They're usually there all the time.
Neither one of them work?
Not that I know of. They're there all day, every day. And so I figured, and see, back, I think it was, I want to say around December, I'm probably wrong on that. The cops got called out here, and they took her away and everything. And he came over here, like, later that evening or the next day, and explained to us what was going on, and saying that she had got a knife or something and threatened to kill all of them and stuff like that. And I was like, man. And he said that's why they took her away, because they was going to have her evaluated or something.
Yeah.
And, then a couple of days later, she was back.
You ever seen the kids come out?
Yeah, they'll play out back all the
back.
time. Yeah, you can see them out back playing all the time.
We know how many there are.
I think that my wife says there's 7.
That's correct. Okay. I just wondered.
Yeah, I think my wife said, like I said, she's a parapro at the school, so she's big with kids, and so she said there's 7.
Okay.
I think 4 boys, 3 girls, I think she was saying last night. I just knew there was a bunch of them. I never really counted them or nothing, but she did.
Another neighbor noted that unusual disturbances had been heard coming from the home before the incident.
Oh yeah, but it would never be like nothing like, I would say, like aggressively, but you would hear them bickering back and forth, But never no slamming or, breaking stuff or cussing or nothing like that, but you would hear them, going back and forth, not often, but I did hear them.
Detectives observed the extensive damage inflicted by the blaze as they surveyed the scene across the street.
Hi, it's the sheriff's office.
I'm not really decent. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Pretty much everything on the inside is torched.
Really? Do they know what she set it off with?
I heard gasoline.
A returning neighbor expressed disbelief that such a horrifying event could occur in their normally quiet community.
Hi, no problem. No, you're fine. I'm Detective Herring with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. Detective Rittenhouse.
You're written out.
So we are canvassing the neighborhood, trying to talk to everybody that's around that is near this house right here, after what happened on Friday, okay? Did you hear about it? You know what we're talking about?
I watched it.
You watched it, okay. Do you know the family that lives in that house?
Not very well, but they did come and ride bikes all the time, and they were very nice. It was very weird to see that happen.
The kids used to ride bikes?
The kids, the mom, the dad, talked to all of them. They were all nice. And the little boy, Dante, used to come over here and play all the time.
Okay.
And the dad sat on the back porch with me for like 30 minutes watching his son play. So I didn't expect that to happen.
Okay. Had you heard of any, or did you know of any history of any domestic abuse that happened in the house, or any?
Well, with her having 7 kids, of course you hear the kids and her and everybody yell all the time. I mean, I yell at my kids too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something different. I've never heard her scream anything rude or mean. Nothing like that.
Okay. Did the kids ever complain of anything going on in the house?
I asked my son that yesterday, and he said no. I've never heard the kids say anything, but I asked my son because he plays with Dante a lot, and he said that he's never said nothing mean, that his mom bought him toys all the time.
Okay. Did you ever speak with the mom personally?
Yes, but no. I mean, she was with her kids and the husband, and we would just talk about how the day's going, weather, things like that. It was nothing different. I've never been to their house or anything.
Okay.
When questioned about Darlene's behavior that night, a witness suggested that something terrible must have overtaken her to commit such an act.
And did you see anything personally when the situation happened?
Yes, but no. The mom was in the backyard, and I did not know that. The whole time we were standing right there at my neighbor's back fence, but it was also like right there at their back fence. And she was in the backyard the whole time, and we didn't know that until the police officers were telling her to get down on the ground or put her hands up, something like that.
Okay. What did you witness before that? Like when it all began?
Oh, I didn't witness nothing before that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just write us a witness statement about her character with the kids and stuff like that, just like you told us, and then what you saw.
That's not going to help her, right? Because she needs to be there.
No, that's not going to help her. We're just saying that her character before and then her character now.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what you just told us.
Yeah.
Just to show the court system that, you know, how the neighbors saw her act beforehand with the family.
Yeah,
versus what occurred.
I don't know if they're religious, but I honestly thought she must have been possessed or something. It was a complete turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
She's like went insane or something. And I understand she's homeschooling 7 kids, but that's a mental breakdown, not a do what she did thing.
Yeah. If you can just write us a witness statement, it'd be great.
Do I need to do it while we're here, or?
Yes, because we have to sign it at the bottom. You can write it on top of this notepad if you'd like.
Another local mentioned that although she didn't know Darlene well, she often saw her children playing outside, painting a picture of a seemingly normal family before the tragedy.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. We are detectives with the Polly County Sheriff's Office. Okay. We're coming around to speak to the houses in the area in regards to the situation that happened, on Friday night.
Okay.
Did you know that family there by chance?
No, I'd see her walking, like her kids and the dad, but I don't know them. I know Lisa had, the woman up there, she said she was her best customer, like when she did all her yard sales.
Okay. So that house which house?
She's in the White House, right up
White.
in them. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go speak with her as well then. So you said that you saw them walking around together?
Yeah, just walking their kids.
Okay.
Did you witness anything Friday night?
No.
Well, okay.
No, I just seen all the stuff out there, and I heard about it yesterday morning.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Neighbor Edward, familiar with the family, revealed that this wasn't the first time Darlene had made deadly threats, hinting at a disturbing past.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. We're detectives with the Polly County Sheriff's Office.
Uh-huh.
All right, we are coming around speaking to residents in the area because of what happened on Friday night with that house right there. Okay. Did you know the family by chance?
Yeah, I don't.
You did?
I know a little bit about them.
Okay. How was the household? The family household?
They stayed together. Didn't speak to cause nobody. We're just the only one really spoke. But that's only briefly. That's it.
Only briefly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you know of any arguments or any domestic violence, domestic abuse that would happen
I
in the household?
know she had to come over there and get her out of there because she tried to kill everybody. That was about October, November, something like that.
When was this?
About October last year.
October last year? Mm-hmm. Who was it that had to come get her?
The sheriff. Sheriff and the police.
Okay, yeah.
And we got her. And, she stayed gone for about a couple months, something like that. They came back. They said she was all better, except she felt better. Then, this past Sunday, not this Sunday, Sunday before that, they got to arguing. Well, she got to argue with him again. They said she gonna do the same thing. She said she wanted to kill him.
Edward also noted that Darlene's car was parked unusually far from the garage on the night of the stabbings, adding to the mystery.
Did you witness anything or see anything Friday night?
No, only thing I seen was strange Friday was the car used to be parked right there in front of the garage.
As though the car was parked in front of the garage?
You know, I said used to be parked in front of the garage.
Okay.
And it was strange, she parked it way uphill. I don't know why.
She parked, where she
Where
parked?
was the car parked?
Past the mailbox, past the mail, all uphill.
Okay, so the car was past the mailbox, and that's the first time you ever seen it there?
Never seen it there before.
Whose car was that?
That's the burgundy car.
Was it her car?
I guess her car.
Okay.
And the kids used to be out playing. I hear the kids play all day. They've been back and forth to the store though. But they ain't outside and played all day. That's the only thing strange I heard about it. The next thing I know, I was looking at wrestling, and it seemed like it was really 3D because I heard glass and everything. I was like, God, no. And the next thing I know, I see a little girl running. Okay. I go, oh my God, I know she was trying to kill the kid. That first thing came in my mind. And next thing I know, it was exactly what it was. And the girl said, her mother cut the newborn, you know, the youngest one, stabbed the youngest one. So she said, no, she dead. And then she, so everybody take sleeping pills, go to sleep. And then she burned it down, that's what I heard.
The girl told you that?
So they were told Russell. Oh, I heard it though. But it sounds terrible that though. The first thing, because he came back the night of the when all this over with. And then I said, everybody want me to shut up, but I just want to know. I'm like, why? And I'm just saying, if you leave, why you leave the kids? Why don't you just call somebody? Because I thought they just was arguing. I thought they would come back. Well, I'm just saying, why you gonna leave the kids there? Especially if you know she will kill them. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? They snapped like that. That's all the kids been here today. Everybody said I shouldn't be talking like that. I'm like, shit, that's how it is though. I'm just saying, why you going? I'm just saying, if you don't want to leave, you don't think they ain't harmed to it? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
But I just hate seeing them kids. Man,
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't stop crying. I hate that right there, man.
During their canvass, detectives even stopped by the home of a retired police officer, reflecting the widespread community concern.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We're detectives with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, ma'am.
We are coming to speak with
My husband.
houses, well, to people in the area near the house of everything that occurred on Friday.
Okay.
Were you guys home when that happened?
Yes, ma'am. My husband, he's a retired police officer. He went out there, and let me get him.
Okay,
thank you.
Darlene's husband later told officials that he heard close-range gunshots that night and confirmed that some of the children had escaped to a neighbor's house amid the chaos.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hello, good. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. Sorry, I was asleep.
No, you're fine.
You what?
They can come in.
Yeah, y'all can come on in.
Okay, thank you.
We're in the mess.
No,
Sorry.
no, you're fine.
fine.
Trust me. No problem at all. Alright, so I'm Detective Herring, and this is Detective Rittenhauer with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just coming out to speak with anyone that's in the area of the house.
Yeah.
Right there with everything that happened on Friday night. I was told that you were outside.
I came out. I heard my next door neighbor. I worked with Douglasville. You can probably see for 27 years. I just retired in January.
Okay.
So we were in here watching TV and stuff, and I heard what sounded like a gunshot, which people hunt out here and stuff. I hear them all the time out here, but it sounded close. And so I went outside trying to see what was going on, and I just saw the fire trucks, and I think one police car up the street at that time, because none of the cars that were in front of my house were here then. And what I did was I just went outside and was trying to figure out what was going on, because I was like, well, like y'all would do,
Yeah.
I did this a long time. I want to know what's going on around me, So I just kind of stood out here by my truck and just watched as the officers were in the front yard. I never saw anybody other than the 3 children that my next door neighbor had already brought over to his house, which were the 3 girls. I think he said 11, 13, and 15-year-old or something. It was the older children.
Okay. Had you Did you see anything? Did you see the fire or anything?
I just saw the officers going in to the house and then searching around the perimeter of the house.
Okay.
I never even saw her because, well, I never left further than my tree line right there by the neighbors. So that distance at nighttime,
Yeah.
I couldn't really see much of what was going on. And you know, I've been doing it. I did it a long time, so you know, I know I'm not going to go up there and try and get in the way or anything because I can't do shit now. You know, it's not like when I was working or something. But
Did you?
so I just kind of stood out here, and then my neighbor came over and talked to me for a few minutes and told me. He said that that basically he had heard yelling or something. And he saw the girls over there, and one of the girls was hurt, and he saw the smoke, and so he ran over there and helped get the girls over to his house.
Which neighbor was that?
Right here, Trey, right next
Okay.
door.
801?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think that his wife might have been the caller.
Yeah.
Because he said that basically he said that he'd had a previous incident with, I guess, the lady's boyfriend at some point over his dog getting in the trash. And so he said, I thought, oh shit, my dog got loose again when he heard the yelling. And so when he went out there, that's when he saw the girls. I guess they were coming out the window because he said that they jumped out the window, and that's how the one little girl hurt her ankle.
Another neighbor, who rarely interacted with the family, remembered often seeing the children playing, making the recent tragedy all the more surreal.
Did you speak with the girls at all when they were next door?
I didn't, no. Because while I was standing out there talking to him, one of your officers was out talking to the girls.
Okay.
So, but I never spoke to the girls at all.
Okay.
I've never spoken to the family at all. I used to see the little ones out there playing all the time, like playing in the front yard. But I've never talked to the family that lives there.
Did you ever see the family out besides the kids playing?
Just the kids playing, and I would see like the mom every once in a while in the front yard, and I think there used to be a guy that lived there. But I don't know their name or anything like that, other than what I've seen in the paper now.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you mind writing a statement for us?
No, that's fine.
Just of what you witnessed or anything?
Yeah, not a problem at all. Give me just a few minutes.
Okay.
Let me run. I'm gonna grab a pen out of the back.
No
And
problem.
I'll be back up here.
In
Y'all
the
want
truck.
water, Coke, anything like that?
Okay,
You
leave
sure?
it there,
Very good. Thank you, though.
Okay, all right. Y'all gonna have a seat, or you wanna?
We just have to wait for because we have to.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
bring. Let me grab a pen real quick, and I'll be right back.
No problem.
A witness who occasionally spoke with Darlene expressed deep shock at the events that unfolded just days earlier.
So we're calling to speak to any neighbors in the area. Are we aware of what happened over at the house?
Yes.
Okay. One of the neighbors that live on that street told me that the lady that lived at that house used to come by over here. Did you know her?
Well, they would walk around the neighborhood and like, I'm sorry, I'm asleep. I couldn't sleep after all that. It's like I was really having a hard time. My grandson had like a bunch of books, and I was saving until I saw them out again, and I gave them to her. But we didn't ever speak to them very much because they didn't come out very much.
Okay.
They pretty much just stayed inside.
Okay.
And it just breaks my heart. It does, it breaks my heart. Because I thought that they were good Christian people, you know. And the father, he used to work at Dollar General. And, I mean, he don't work there no more, and he hadn't worked there for a while, but I spoke to him whenever he was up there, you know, and he seemed like a real nice guy, and I pray for him right now, because, you know, I couldn't imagine what he's going through. I spoke to her a couple of times.
Y'all checking on Preston?
No. Preston's not here. They're checking on talking about the lady.
About the house that caught on fire and all that. Yeah, yes, sir. Well, all right. Well, we were just checking to see if you guys knew her or if there's, anything to say about
We
that.
we didn't really know her. I mean, you know, like I said, I spoke to her a couple of times, but
nothing like I knew her.
Okay.
If I knew her, I wish I did know her. I wish she would brought me kids instead of doing all that.
Yeah. Well, if you hear anything or see anything, you know, hear about any other neighbors that might have saw it, just give us a call. Maybe witnessed what happened or anything like that.
Or knew them any better, something like that.
I don't think anybody did.
Okay.
They stayed to themselves.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
The father wasn't there, right? I mean, he's doing what he can.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Have a good day.
Darlene Brer was arrested on the night of the incident. Initially facing the death penalty, she later accepted a plea deal and now serves 3 consecutive life sentences without parole. Her husband, who was reportedly absent that night, stated that she had been battling severe mental health issues. The current custody of the surviving children remains unclear, while Darlene is held at Arundel State Prison in Georgia.